hello, who's joined me? I'm just getting set up and putting so I've got headphones on because I'm gonna watch an anime in the background. But today I'm following I'm just going through like some of these word prompts because I kind of like them sometimes to help shape what I want to do and stuff. And I want to draw more fantasy girls, but I've also been working on a commission, but not going to really show that off. Last time I did Rose, I did though, because I'm trying to, I don't necessarily like my style that much, so I did run it through an AI, which came up with stuff like this, which I thought was quite cool. And then that also looks wicked. Bit more stylized, not keen on that. And then that as a really, anime style. And I think I'm just going to use them afterwards to sort of see like, oh, how can I change what I've done to make it more anime or more, to the style that I like. So let's make a new sketchbook, and then I think I'd saved a few poses. Star. Let's have a look. I just want to see if there's any poses as well that look fun. Let's have a look. Maybe a dynamic pose sheet. I don't know. Kind of like that. One of those poses with the hands out. Actually, I like this sort of pose. Oh, some of these look cool actually. Let me save that. So I like the look of this one too. I think this one. Let me bring my little snack board a bit closer so I can feel like I'm reaching. But I do have a little buddy here, and then Munty. She's enjoying the cat tree. There we go. But do be patient if you message. I get focused into drawing. So I think like a star down here could be fun. Just need to make that head a bit bigger, I think. Yeah. But raspberries are good. But I find whilst I can do a lot of this stuff in my head and I get an okay picture, I always think it's good to sort of go back to your roots and just use a reference, because then it reaffirms good habits for figures I think. Hello. Hells bells. I'm not doing any cats today. That's tomorrow, but I'm just sort of doing a little bit of fantasy to keep my hand in figure art. Thank you. It's not really skills because I'm using a reference, but maybe that's just me downplaying myself. But you'll be happy to hear I've got a buddy doing the snoozies. That's his ear. Just because I know black cats don't stand out. Oh, there you go. There's his little head. There's his tail. And his nosy and whiskers are just here. And then I've got little Monty as well joining me in the living room, which is there. That's the butt, and that's the head. So Buddy is looking after the TV remote. Yeah, she's all snoozy-cated. She's been out in the garden running after all the leaves and the buggies. But they've been a lot more cuddly recently, and I think it's because they've been able to have the patio doors open and stuff. I'm glad I bought some raspberries. Eyes, nose. But I'm really into I bought some oh, it's addictive. I bought some Biscoff white chocolate. Oh, it's so good. It's like, look how thick it is. It's so good if you can get some. You can get it milk chocolate as well, but there's just something about the white chocolate that's just like, it just slaps. Yeah, try all the kinds. They're especially good with a cup of tea, which I haven't made for myself at the moment, just because it is like the biscuit. So you have the biscuit chocolate with a cup of tea, and it is rather good. I might have to make myself a cup of tea after I finish this. Yeah. Oh no, I finished all the chocolate. Let's just double check my proportions. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. That's all right. Thank you for joining me though, Helen. Really appreciate the support. And then tomorrow I'll be doing my free cat portrait. So if you want a chance to win a free pet portrait, if you post a picture to my Facebook, it's pinned at the top, but it's like Pet of the Week thing. So I do a random draw every week. I actually did this cat who won. So Mona won my free cat portrait drawing last week. So yeah, thanks for joining and I'll see you soon. Go away, fly. look at my references nose. Ooh. Okay, so that's like my style of face, but yes, I do custom, I do commissions. Sorry I didn't get back to you if you've been if you've messaged ages ago, Beastie Rabbit. But yeah, if you go over to my Facebook, under the same name, Made by Anxiety, I charge £20 an hour. So basically, if you want a portrait that is, so like this, that's just of a head, that will take me an hour. Glad to see that you're still there. So that will take me about an hour. And then this one will probably take me a bit longer, so like 2 hours, because I've got the legs in as well. And then have I done? I haven't done a full body yet. So yeah, something like with the 2 legs and stuff, that will take me 2 hours to do. So basically I can work with your parameters. So if you want a full body picture, but you can only afford an hour of my time, it won't look like this, but you will get a picture for £20 sort of thing for that. But yeah, I'd probably say for just the bust is 20, for the legs it's another 20 on top of that, and the full body it's well, it's one of those ones, I've not really done a full body yet, so it might not take me say 3 hours to do, so wouldn't necessarily be 60 quid. But but yeah, so I tend to just charge by the hour. So if you can afford 40 but you want a full body picture, then that's great. But what I would recommend is that 20, so say for instance you've got a few different pets, I would recommend an hour per cat. So even if it ends up being a full body for each, like say for instance you got 5 cats, I'd still recommend an hour per pet basically. But just fair warning at the moment, because I'm just starting out, it is only digital images that I'm sending out. Who knows, one year maybe I'll be able to do prints and canvases and send them out as well. But at the moment, I know in England there's a site called Vistaprint, and they do really nice, well made but cheap canvases, especially when they've got a thingy going. And I know at the moment money's hard for everybody, hence why I'm going with just the digital, because one, I don't have to organise delivery, so you don't have to pay for delivery. It's literally just for an hour of my time, 20 quid basically. The only thing that I do ask, because I've had commissions in the past where they'll send me a picture then go, oh actually can we do another picture, make sure the image that you send me is the right one of the picture, because if you ask me to do another picture, that will be another hour of my time. Yeah, if you message me over on I've got 5 cats at the moment that I'm doing, so as long as you haven't necessarily got a fast turnaround deadline, then I can add you to my roster and I'll keep you up to date over Facebook Messenger. But yeah, I can take on another cat. Oh, that's good to hear. So yes, so if you go over to my Facebook, let me just show you my page so that you know what you're looking for. I've recently just changed the image, which I kind of like. So if you go over to my Facebook, Made by Anxiety, and you send us a message, yeah. Or if not, actually, if you want to see if you win the draw, so I do a Pet of the Week competition. So every Tuesday, I will draw a random pet from that post out every week. Yeah, that's fine. You can do email. So let me see if I've got it written down anyway. Let me just hide. There we go. So that's my email just there. So madebyanxiety@hotmail.com. So if you want to send a message, then you can do so. You can send me a message through there and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It's just that I work full time. Then I do this warm-up Twitch on a Monday. Tomorrow I've got Pet of the Week competition going on. And then Wednesday I draw 3 rescue cats. So after work, Thursday, Friday and the weekend, I tend to have a few hours here and there to do stuff. But one good thing, if you could help me as well, is if you could follow me on Twitch, just because my hope is that on a Wednesday I'm trying to get to the 50 followers that you need so that you can start making money from your videos, because I'd love to have it where with my rescue cat pictures. So for instance, this was a Unfortunately, this cat is no longer with us, but for this rescue here, I did their redrew their mascot for them. I just did it off. They didn't ask me. I just was bored and it was raining, so I just do stuff like that. But I'd love to, and I think pretty much bar these at the top here, and the dogs, these are all rescue cats that either need home or they need vet bills paying for and stuff. I know which was really nice, Jaffa, which is this little cat here, he was shot twice with an air rifle and needed money to go towards his surgery. He's got a living home now, and I've given the new owner that portrait that I've done of them now, because my dream is that on a Wednesday I can monetize the video for these charities, so all of that money's raised from AdSense then can go straight to the charities to help more cats, which is great for all of us because I don't have enough money to give to all the charities. And if we can get the big companies and their big profits to pay for all the cats' needs, you know, that's how I want to do it. So I'm not asking anything from you. You don't have to push anything out other than a follow. And yeah. But thanks so much for chatting with me. It's really nice when I've got someone that's really responsive. Oh, the sorry, I just read it above. It says that's the picture why I contacted you. Was it Maximus or was it the was it Jaffa? Let me have a look. Where was I? Looking at anime styles. Oh, Max, yeah. It's why, like, I love my little small charities, but I know with Maximus, they're a big organisation, so there's a lot more eyes out there. But again, my dream would be if I could just draw on here, chat with you guys, make some money, and then in theory, if you think I'm doing 3 videos a week for Twitch, that means 1/3 of my stream income will go towards charities. And that's, you know, I would foster and look after cats myself, but both of my cats have come with their own conditions, which means that, you know, they can't mingle with other cats. So unfortunately, I can't do anything. But at least this way, if I can monetize my videos, I can help people, you can help people. Well, I say people, they're my family, aren't they? So this is, you can see my little cat Buddy, his butt just here. His head, where is his head? Oh, his head's here. And there we go. He's wriggling. But yeah, that's my dream, that, you know, I'll have a house with a garage, a nice big garden for my cats, because at the moment I'm in a really small, in England we call it a 2 up 2 down, so we have 2 rooms downstairs, which is the kitchen and living room, and then 2 rooms upstairs, which are generally like 2 small rooms with a bathroom. But if I can, you know, sort their lives out, because I've also got Monty had I had to pay out for an ankle, because at the time I was a month away from being paid, so I could afford cat insurance, because I had a few debts that I had to pay from to pay out for an ex, and so not a lot of money, and I was like, oh, it'd be fine, you know, a few months, you know, whilst I get the money together, because I think at the time, I think cat insurance was coming through at 600 quid, and I was like, I don't have, even for the basic rate at that point, I don't know why. And I just couldn't afford it at the time. And then Monty, I think I've got a picture, she went and broke her hock, which I believe is equivalent to our ankle. Let me see. I've just got loads of pictures of rescue cats, you see. Don't think I've got any on here. Let me see. I think I've got some of her mishap on my Instagram. So that set me back a loan that I had to take out, which ended up being about 10 grand. So yeah, thinking, luckily I had really good credit, so please look away if you're not comfortable with this, but that was what Monty did to her leg. But she's all better now, she's running around, she's fine. But yeah, no, she's all fine. She's just used up all of my savings. But you know, that's why I have a nest egg, is for emergencies like this. And when I was looking into it, I would rather her have all 4 legs, because she's only year and a half, nearly 2 years maybe. Found her in September, so I don't really remember. And she's a year old now, so my brain can't math at the moment. But yeah, so she's really young, so she bounced back really fast. But yeah, it's taken about well, actually, is she 2? She might be 2 and a bit, actually. I am a very bad cat mum. Time is just flying, but I'm sure she's like nearly 2. But yeah, yeah, she's nearly 2. But she had about 8 months of recovery, and she's in theory still recovering, because now that she's out of the pins, it will take a year for her leg to find its way. But anyway, I was researching it, and it was saying that a cat, whilst they can do very well with 3 legs, it's that thing of, if they then start getting arthritis in the spine or their other leg, it can shorten their lives by 5 years. So so I decided to go with the operation to save a leg, because when I spoke to my vet, if she will get arthritis early on in that leg, but it's easier to when she does get it, they'll basically just fuse that ankle bone, so she won't be in any pain anymore. But she'll keep all 4 legs, which means that she then won't get arthritis in her spine, which means that she'll live longer. And who knows, she might not ever need that leg set. She does have a little bit of a wonky walk now, but if any of our humans, you know, we've broken ankle, I don't think you're ever really the same again. But it was a zoomy accident. So what are you gonna do? It's not slowed her down though, so she's still rambunctious, as I like to call it. Actually, I was looking at those anime pictures just so I can see how they did their noses, so I can go a bit more anime style. yeah, I thought I'd rather, in my head, because I've been quite lucky where I was really thrifty one year and I've paid a lot of my house off. So I just see it that I've taken money out of overpaying the mortgage and put it into her. So I've not really lost anything. But I was just like, I'd rather save her leg, give her a better lifespan, better quality of life because she's so young. And because she is so young, her little body will be able to adapt around it really well. So, you know, she's still running around at 3 o'clock in the morning like a baby elephant, parkouring off the side of the wall. So, the only thing that I might have to do is that in winter I see she gets a bit lethargic, but it's just because the pins, she's got 2 pins still in her leg, and the vet said that once they've been in for a year, if the cold weather does affect her ankle, we can remove those 2 other pins at that time. Oh, she's sitting up. So yeah. Hey Monty, do you want to come and show off your new leg? That's basically, it was my house deposit, but it's in you now. She's just not allowed to get sick anymore. Yeah? Monty. She is a girl, and I know she's called Monty, but we thought she was a boy when she was younger. And I think it was Montague. But yeah, she's just Monty. She knows her name, so, you know, might as well work with it. But yeah, and little buddy, he's not been cheap easy either, because when I first rescued him, he had to have within the first year he had teeth that unfortunately all had to be pulled, so that was that out. And again, the insurances at the time, I don't know why they just wouldn't pay out. So even though he came with insurance from the rescue, so, and then he was having a few health problems. We did so many blood tests, and I think that probably cost like another grand. And it turns out that he has caliche and toxoplasmosis. So basically, in his street cat days, it's like kennel cough, so he's obviously been in contact with another cat that's got caliche, but their symptoms are fine, they're vaccinated, and that keeps the symptoms down, so that's, you know, that's not a problem. But his toxoplasmosis, he had to get a lot of treatment to get that out of his body. So he hasn't got that now, I don't think, because I'm guessing from his street cat days he must have eaten raw meat and gotten a bad parasite or a bad thing from it, and yeah, he got like a little like lump within his iris, so it was just like a little pink fleshy thing floating around. But I caught it early, so yeah. Rescue a street cat, they said, only £80. But the thing is though, I'd rather have my 2 street cats with their problems, because they've got a better life now, because Monty was a barn find. She was starving in a barn because her mother either abandoned her, or, knowing Monty, she probably walked away from the nest. And then Buddy, he was being abused by his owner, locked outside, covered in engine oil, in November. So actually I found some pictures. Oh no, that's just them cuddling, so, you know, they can be friends. But have I got some up here at the top? No, but I've got baby Monty toe beans. Baby Monty toe beans. And you can see how how young she was. Like, that's my hand next to her. That's how small she was when I found her in a barn. You know, the cat distribution system. But oh, look at those beautiful eyes when I first got her. So pretty. And she still does that little over the sofa. I think this, though, is one of my favourite ones. Like, look how small and little tail was. My little pickle. But yeah, because we found it. When I found her, I think was still around COVID time. And all of the fosters couldn't take her in because I didn't know necessarily what she had. I didn't know, well, I knew what Buddy had, and I felt like ethically wrong bringing her in. But luckily she's got the same thing as Buddy from the cat colony. But either way, the rest, when I was speaking to charities and stuff at the time, going, can you take her in and stuff, because if she doesn't have any of this, then I feel like heart-wrenching to give it to her. And they were all like, if you can give her a good home, Kalichi's not a death sentence. It's not like cat AIDS or anything. It's just that they'll have a sniffly nose and maybe a cough every now and again. But they were like, if you can give her a loving home, then you do that. Like, look at the little kitty. Sometimes it keeps me up, but then I'm like, at least she's got me. Like, she still jumps up onto my shoulder now, but you know, little pirate cat. And when because of how young she was, I had to carry her around in my hoodie to keep her warm, because she couldn't regulate her. So she must have only been about 2 weeks old or something, and she couldn't regulate her own body heat when I first found her, and she was just that thin. Like, that's another little, don't know if you see that one. That one's so cute, of her up on my little shoulder. And now she's my big pickle, my big expensive pickles. What was I looking at? I'm getting distracted by kitten pictures. Took them to Scotland for Christmas one year. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see a little bit of thing in Buddy's eye. That's what was happening the other Christmas that he needed treatment for. But yeah, that was their Christmas photo shoot. To be fair, Buddy Buddy, when I first rescued him, you know, I could clip his claws and everything. Monty, I'm just training her into liking being picked up and the such. But some cats, you know, they've just got their own mind, haven't they? And they either do or they don't. But I think I did read that you sent an email, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can, once I've got everything sorted. Don't know if that's any more anime. Thing is, I think now I need to lift the lips up a little bit. There you go, that's a bit more proportionally. Oh yeah, I'll let you know. I'll have a read through it in private later. How long have I been on so far? Oh, only an hour. So yeah, my plan's just to get this done, and so star. I like the idea of maybe having like inside glowy hair. So I think in one of these pictures that I did with the AI, like the hair's glowing from the inside out, which I kind of like the idea of. Oh, thought I heard one of the cats snoring. Because basically they're cleachfires. It's like kennel cough. It's not anything too bad, just a little bit of weepy eyes and nose, and a little cough every now and again. But it does make them do like little like when they snore. We have really cute little snoozy noises. And it's not anything that's gonna affect their quality of life or lifespan. It's just one of those things. But stars. Oh no, that's fine. You go and feed your cats. Thanks so much for chatting so far, Beastie Rabbit, and sending the email. I'll have a look. If I've received it, I'll have a look. If you don't hear anything from me within a week, it's because the Ethernet or whatever is... Actually, let me have a quick look now before you go. Yeah, no, I've got it. So, speak to you and reply to you in a second. Well, second within the week. But yeah, so thank you for joining from my two snoozy kitties. Let's make... Do I want to add horns? Oh. why, but I'm feeling like I can never get hair to feel. Let's just have a look at my Let's just see if I can make this look a bit more fun. Equal 5. If I duplicate that, it's getting better because now I can. Yeah, then have the hair like meeting down. There you go, I like the I think I'm getting into the hair a little bit too much now. me go grab a cup of tea. Hey, I'm good. Sorry I've not messaged back. I'm like, I've had some good sleep over the weekend, but I don't know, I'm just like really chill and just sorry if I'm not messaging back. And then I'm watching some anime, and then I'm trying to get I want to get this picture done within the next few hours. Might remove that tail actually. Wonder if something like then yeah, had a few decorations. Yeah, my iPad's not very good. It keeps overheating. Yeah, leave the body like that. There we go. I'm liking my hands better, but it does always help to have a reference. I am just going to go and get a brew because I'm feeling like a drink. I shall be back momentarily. bums, little fluffy bums. Little fluffies. Bless you, buddy. There we go. Hey, bud. Thank you, little Monty. So flirty. How much battery have I got left? I think I'm going to give her dark skin. all of that. Why is my light going? keep forgetting. Oh man, I keep forgetting about my fill lines. Cool, I'll probably stop when it as it's getting low battery. Now I'll leave this to next week's, or I might finish it off in the week. We'll see. Cool, it's saying 5 seconds. A little bit of me almost thinks to not add the make it really translucent. Anyway, I'm probably gonna go now because I've been on here for a little bit and battery's low and my iPad's overheating, so I need to go. But thanks to all who's joined, and I'll be back tomorrow with my Pet of the Week competition, so I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Bye.